Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another American Horror Story Apocalypse. This is episode 6. I've just finished watching episode 5, so I'm ready to get into episode 6, right? I've just read the title to this one. It's called Return to Murder House. If I'd seen that title before, I would have been fucking pissed off. I'm so glad I found out at the end of episode 5 that they were going to Murder House, because that you captured my reaction for that. But if I had read it like off camera, like, "Oh, Return to Murder House," I'd be like, what? Why are they spoiling it for? But thank fuck I didn't read it. Okay, this is it, man. This is 55 minutes long, and last episode was only 40. I'm hoping, I honestly want the whole episode just to be Murder House and all the Murder House characters. I want to see Ben Harmon. I want to see Moira. I want to see Charles and Nora Montgomery. I want my suspicion about Madison Montgomery. I want her to be related to Charles and Nora, because I've always had that suspicion since hearing her name from Coven. I want to see Vivian. I want to see Violet. I want to see Hayden. Who else? Everyone. I want to see everyone. I want to see Travis. I want to see that gay couple that was murdered. I want to see everyone, bruv. Let's fucking go. I can't wait for this. Let's go.
You have to understand, we've had so many weirdos who just want to come in and see this place up close. So, I need to check on a few things, and I'll be right back.
George. Oh, they're pretending to be a couple.
The wire transfer went through. All you need to do now is sign.
I just can't wait to start making babies in our new home.
Congrats on your new home.
Yay!
Don't worry, we'll burn some sage.
I like this, man. I like this duo. They're both funny. They both kind of don't like each other because it's the Coven against the Boys Academy.
What a shithole.
Where's the decking, though? Yeah, where's the decking that Ben built to cover up Hayden's body? It should be right there. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
How long did the realtor
Jessica Lange!
empty?
Jessica Lange is in this.
It looks like
I've just seen her name pop up.
Something definitely lives here.
And Zoe's name.
Let's see if this works. My powers have been off since we stepped into this place.
I know Madison survives this because she's in the present, but does he? Does he survive it?
Ne abscondas. Ne abscondas. Ne
abscondas!
Don't look, don't look. Just communicate.
Did it work?
Whoa! Fuck her.
We're in.
Oh my god, we're in, baby. They're gonna see everyone. Holy shit, this is big. This is big. And that was just a fucking nurse as well. Whoa! Larry's kids. Larry's kids. They're fine. That's alright. It's only Larry's kids. It's okay.
I've told you this a million times.
Yes.
You're my psychiatrist. You're supposed to help me.
I have helped you. We've had daily sessions going on for years now. You set fire to your mom's boyfriend. You shot and killed over a dozen kids in high school. You helped kill her parents. Plus, you impregnated her mother. Any one of those things would be reason enough.
I'm different now. I know she has feelings for me.
You're not so hot.
Let's go, baby.
So, if you don't want any more disruptions, you're gonna have to answer some hard questions about Michael Langdon.
Yeah, boy. What's your name? Tate Langdon. Alright then. You're the dad.
It's a romantic tragedy.
Bo! Bo! Tate's brother. Bo's nice, man. Don't give me a jump scare for Bo. Bo's a nice kid.
You'll have a house full of spirits coming after you, and they aren't all as gentle as this one.
What? What are you doing here? She ain't dead.
Well, now who do you think you are, coming in here?
Jessica Lange.
Fawning around, spewing vulgarity.
Why is she didn't die in the house, though?
And this is my fucking house.
Jessica Lange, it's good to see you again. Very good. You look well. You look well. After 3 seasons off, you look really well.
I guess I can't expect you to go running down to the Korean to get me my Crown Royal and Virginia Slims.
Travis used to do that.
Well, old habits die hard.
It's as demanded. The living room's been tidied yet again.
We'll see about that.
No way,
I
man.
won't be but a moment.
I'm jumping up and down inside. I'm screaming internally.
Well, if you really do have witchcraft at your disposal, then why don't you just abracadabra that goddamn bitch out of my afterlife, huh?
Okay. Moira does want to go to heaven as well. Moira doesn't want to be here.
Got something!
It's Hayden. It's Hayden first. That's not Moira's, that's Hayden's.
Constance hates your guts. She won't talk to us unless we put you away. Out of sight. Forever.
She wants to be with her mum anyway.
Moira, you have a choice. Where do you want to be buried?
With her mum.
There's only one place I've ever wanted to be.
I wouldn't think twice about slitting your throat if I thought it would get me out of that house a second sooner with the answers.
Duly warned.
Let's go. So that's Moira free then, just like that. All she needed was the bones. Do you know what confuses me about that though, yeah? Why couldn't Moira just go to Ben or Vivian and say, look, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm a ghost. And for me to be freed, my body's in the back garden. Do you mind digging it up? Oh, bless her, man. Finally reunited.
Oh, Mother.
That's cute, man. My eyes are a bit teary from that, man. Like, she's been trapped in that murder house for so long, wanting to be with her mother. Every Halloween, she used to visit the hospital where she died in. That's a nice ending for Moira, man. I'm not going to lie. That's a really nice ending for Moira.
It was Michael who made me realize that I was put on this earth to raise the monsters.
Whoa. Holy shit. They're fucking skinned.
There was a stranger in his bed. Well, not a stranger. I mean, it was still my grandson.
What?
He'd aged a decade overnight.
No way.
But aging 10 years overnight, that called for sacred intervention.
Whoa.
I woke to find myself surrounded by my precious children.
Who's that?
Well, mine is my beloved Addie. God rest her soul.
Who's that one?
Yes, my darling.
It's almost tea time.
Of course it is. My little beauty queen, how foolish of me.
What the hell? What happened to her eyes, man? Who killed her? She fucking died at a young age too. Who killed her?
The day Constance died was when I first saw my son.
Grandma!
He's not your son though, Ben.
I'm a monster. Why would you want to help me?
Because I can't help but think of you as my son. Even though you're not really.
Yeah, okay. Ooh.
What are you doing? Stay away from my shit.
He's just exploring.
He's fucked up. You stay away from my shit, you understand?
I just want to be like you, Dad.
You didn't spring from my nutsack, got it?
Not even I could create something as monstrous, as evil as you.
What?
You stay away from me.
Fuck.
So basically, our new Supreme is pretty much pure evil.
Pretty much.
We should go. Cordelia will know what to do. How to get rid of him.
It won't be so easy.
Ooh, Vivian. Nice to see you.
Then I saw a beast with 10 horns and 7 heads rising out of the sea.
Oh, that's Mead.
I'm in the presence of my Lord.
Oh, it's a satanic. Oh, of course, yeah. Mead was a fucking satanist.
That is until the Black Mass.
You're gonna kill a poor girl at the bus stop.
But it's such a lovely night. Isn't it? Murder.
He's gonna perform some fucking ritual, man. This is gonna be horrible. Oh, fuck. I feel really bad for this girl, man. She was at the bus stop just trying to get home. And now she's in a satanic ritual.
For you, Michael. It's all for you. Hail Satan!
Oh. Oh my god. What was he gonna do? Eat the heart or something? Holy shit. I've got goosebumps, man.
He was born from the evil of this house. The source of darkness is his true father. And he is here to destroy the world.
What if we can't stop him? What happens then?
Apocalypse, mate. It's happened. Yeah, I don't know. Can't do anything. Nora. There's only one woman that cries in this murder house. Oh, it's Zoe. Where's Nora Montgomery, man? I thought we were going to get a reveal about the surname.
It's like this house used him as a vessel to create something way, way worse. My guess, any evil inside Tate left with Michael.
Fuck, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense, man. The evil of the house was in Tate, and it used him to create another kid, and all the evil went to Michael, and Tate's now fine.
You saved my mom.
I'm so sorry for everything.
I know.
Good shit, man. Tate and Violet. Back to what they once were. Yes, my G's. So the house is now a friendly house now, essentially. There's no evil there. Oh, that'll be it. That'll be it. What an episode that was. La 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 la. Oh, What an episode, man. To me, yeah, that episode right there, that is what American Horror Story is about. Now, ever since I started watching this show, people told me that each season is different, but there's also some cool crossovers. And I was thinking, oh, that's quite cool, but I didn't really know what they meant at the time. Now I know, man. This season, I don't know, it's a weird one. This season for me is the best in terms of crossovers. Like, this for me is what American Horror Story is about. I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind, I wonder if there's going to be a season, like a one-off season, where all the previous ones kind of come together. Do you know what I mean? And it seems like this is the one. There's just something about seeing old faces from previous seasons. Like, I never thought I'd see those again. Like, when Murder House finished, it finished on Michael on the rocking chair as a kid with the babysitter's body in front of him. And it ended there. And you were like, okay, cool ending and that. But what actually happened? And this episode explained it. Michael is the Antichrist. And what Madison said to not Zoe. Oh, I did call her Zoe though, didn't I? Violet. What Madison said to Violet about all the evil being in Tate once, and then as soon as Michael was born, all the evil in the house kind of shifted to him. It just makes so much sense. And it didn't make sense when Ben and Michael were in Tate's room and Tate was like, stop touching my stuff. There's no way I can make something as evil as you. And I was like, it didn't really make sense to me, because obviously Tate was evil, shooting up a school, setting his mum's boyfriend on fire, killing the exterminator man because he almost discovered Violet's body. Like, all those things he did. And then for him to say, there's no way something evil can come out of me. But it just does make sense what Madison said. So all the evil in that house, and there was a lot of evil in that house as well. There was so much evil. And it's all passed on to Michael, man. And I felt bad for Michael. I did feel bad for Michael. Like, you know, when he was younger, he was killing like flies or something and cutting their wings off and giving them to Constance as a present. But that was the evil inside him. That wasn't him. It was the evil inside him doing that. And then as he got older, it turned into like rats and stuff, and I think rabbits. Like, skinned them alive to hang them up and show them to Constance. Again, that wasn't him. It's the evil inside him. I think, I don't know, man. I like Michael's character, but obviously not the evil side. I think that needs to be flushed out. I feel like he needs, what's that word? Like, I think one of the vicars tried to do it in this episode, but obviously Constance walked into the room and his body was on the floor and Michael was playing video games. I think that's what tried to happen, but Michael put a stop to it. But that was only one person trying to do it. I reckon if he had a team of people trying to do an exorcism on Michael, I think it would work. And I think the kid in the person that really is Michael, I think he's just lost. And it really didn't help when he had those 3 satanic worshippers turn up at the house, Mead being one of them. That must be how he met Mead. But he was an adult by then, because he aged a decade overnight. And in episode 3 or 4, I think, we saw Michael as a kid sat at the table with Mead. So that doesn't really add up. But I'm guessing when Vivian tried to kill Michael and Michael set her on fire and Tate saved her, I'm guessing that's when Michael went to Mead to live with. And then he went to the Warlock kind of academy thing. But I still feel like there's goodness. There's good inside Michael. Again, like Madison said, I feel like Michael is now the vessel. Michael is the vessel, and it's all the evil from the house that's inside him. If that can just get flushed out, then I think Michael can be a normal human being. Or can he? Because he's half spirit. Is there a chance of him being normal? Like all the spirits in the murder house just then, they were all friendly. Like, because all the evil is gone. So it makes me think that if all the evil from Michael is gone, then he can be just a friendly guy as well. But how do you do it? How do you stop him? They've only got the Coven and the Boys Academy to stop Michael. But I'm hoping you guys know what I mean. Like, I feel like there is a way to save Michael. Like, all is not lost with him. I think he's let the evil take over him because that's what I don't know, man. It's so hard to explain. Like, when he was killing the rabbits and stuff and the rats when he was younger to show Constance, it wasn't him. It was the evil. It was the evil doing it. And I think that's what Michael always knew. Like, that's the only way he knew. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm just trying to stick up for Michael a bit because I do feel bad. Like, when he discovered Constance's body on the sofa, that was genuine. Like, when he was crying and he was upset, that was completely genuine. That was the real him that came out there. But when he ate the heart of that girl and the shadow of the fucking whatever it is, man, of the devil behind him on the wall, that's when it completely took over him, the evil. And it's with him now, the evil, but can it be cast out from him? Who knows? Who fucking knows? He's more powerful than the Supreme, who is Cordelia. Cordelia's getting weaker, her nose is bleeding and stuff. So she's getting weaker. I think all of the people at the Coven are starting to doubt Cordelia because of the rise and sharpness of Michael. So what is going to happen, man? So Madison and this guy, I don't know his name, I'm sorry. But Madison and this guy, they're going to go back to Cordelia and tell them about Michael. But I can't think of what's going to happen, honestly. This season is good, man. I can't make any predictions. What? No, I can't make predictions because this is in the past. I'm still waiting for the present. The present, to me, is the Coven turning up at the Boys' Academy and confronting Michael. That's what's happened so far in the present. And Madison was with them, with Cordelia and Myrtle Snow. So Madison must have been successful in telling the Coven, the council, about Michael. But they just weren't successful in stopping him because the apocalypse happened. So what is going to happen now, in the present? Like, it's all well and good showing me the past and the flashbacks. But I know when Madison stepped inside the murder house, I knew she wasn't going to die because she's in the present. Like, I know nothing's going to happen to her because she's literally there. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like all of this, like going back to the murder house and stuff, that could have all been in the present. Like, shown in the present. We didn't even have to see, like, the apocalypse at the beginning. Like, it could have started off with the Boys' Academy and the Coven, maybe. And this could have been like episode 3 or 4 or something, going back to the murder house. And then episode 7 or 8 could have been the apocalypse, and that's where we could have met. I've forgotten their names already. Everyone that died, basically, when they ate the apple with Miss Venables. So I feel like American Horror Story could have introduced Miss Venables and stuff later on in the episode, later on in the series, where the apocalypse could have happened. Because that's where we could have been like, oh shit, like Michael's actually accomplished the apocalypse. He's actually done it. And I don't know, I feel like it could have meant a lot more if it was done that way, but I don't want to say too much because it's episode 6. I don't know how the series ends, but so far it's great. The only small negative I have to say about it is just the flashbacks. Like, obviously that episode, Murder House, the Return to Murder House, was great. Seeing all of those characters again was absolutely great. But it's a flashback. Last episode was a flashback, and I'm pretty sure the episode before that was a flashback. I just want to see the present now. I kind of just want to see the present. We've got our history now with Michael in the house, and I'm hoping now it's going to be the present. But I've got a feeling it's not. I've got a feeling next episode is going to start off with another flashback, and it's going to be Madison and that guy returning and telling the council about Michael's actual life and his upbringing. I feel like we're not going to see the present for another 1 or 2 episodes. But that's cool. That's cool. You know, I'll always give my full opinion on the series once it ends. But so far it's great, man. Honestly, it's so good. Seeing all the characters in Murder House again. I didn't even expect to see Ben. I expected to see Tate. I expected to see Charles and Nora. I really, really want some clarification on Madison's surname, Montgomery. Just to know if it is tied with Charles and Nora. Like, that would be cool, just knowing that she is kind of a distant relative or like a descendant of Charles and Nora. But you never know. Madison could return to Murder House again this series and do something else, because I don't know. And if this episode was in season 1 Murder House, I would not bat an eyelid, because everyone looks exactly the same. Ben, they've come into their characters again like so perfectly. Like Constance, Jessica Lange is back in American Horror Story, and she's acted out her first character, and she done it so well. Like that, all of her traits, especially with the smoking and stuff, like in between. You know how she used to just talk and then she would just stop just to have a puff. Like, that's exactly what she did this episode. You had Ben. Ben was exactly the same. Tate wasn't, but we know now the evil left him to Michael. We saw Violet. She was kind of the same. The depressed kind of teenager, fully against Tate for what he's done. Like, it just felt like I was back in season 1 this episode, and that was nice, man. It was great to see. But what about Constance's daughter with the missing eyes? What happened there? I know she had 4 kids, but in Murder House, the 4th kid was never really explained, and we saw a glimpse of her there. Her eyes were missing. How did she must have died? She must have died like that or something. Something must have killed her. Or maybe she had like a disease or something that killed her, and it was natural causes that killed her, and it wasn't actually murder. And I felt so bad for that girl, man. She was waiting at the bus stop. She got picked up by Mead, only to be killed, like, with a knife in her stomach. And then the guy's hand went in and pulled her heart out, man. That was horrible. Imagine waiting to go home. You're waiting for the bus. It's pissing it down with rain. You see a car pull up, offer you a lift, and it turns out to be some fucking devil worshippers that just want you for a fucking sacrifice. How awful, man. God, I felt so bad. But yeah, that was a great episode. The whole episode was Return to Murder House. I don't really have much more to say. I've just been flicking through the episode. So they pretended to be a couple to buy the house, but they weren't really buying the house. They'd done a ritual. They could now see all the spirits after the ritual. No, none of them wanted to shed any light on Michael. They kind of wanted something done for them first. But if they knew that Michael was so evil, wouldn't they be eager to help? Like, I know that Constance and Moira had a thing where she caught Moira with her husband, but it wasn't actually that. Like, it was, she got it twisted, but she killed Moira anyway. She didn't let Moira give her an explanation as to what happened. But Constance, for her to spill the beans on Michael's upbringing, she wanted Moira gone. Like that, it's a bit harsh. But, to be fair, Moira got the best ending. She's always loved her mother. In season 1 as Murder House as well, every Halloween, when they were allowed to leave the house, she would always go and see her mum in the hospital. And her mum would be like, come with me, and she'd be like, I can't, I'm trapped at the house. So that, it was a beautiful ending for Moira. Watching them walk off holding hands, man, like it was nice. And to think Moira was trapped at the house for ages, all because her body wasn't discovered. And I said it during the episode, but why did Moira just never reveal herself as a spirit? I know it's going to be a shock to the human being when a spirit appears in front of them in their own house. But you've got to try. Do you know what I mean? You're there forever, for eternity. You may as well try. The worst that's going to happen is you're there for a bit longer until the new owner moves in, and then you can try again. Like, please, could you dig a hole there and dig up my bones that are there? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's about it, man. That's about all I can say on that episode. It was actually Vivian that was the one that kind of confirmed that Michael is the Antichrist. So thank you, Vivian, for that vital information. Now Madison and the other guy knows that Michael must be stopped. Anyway, that was episode 6. I'm going to stop it there, guys. So thank you for watching this episode. Return to Murder House of Apocalypse. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can watch the full reactions to this episode over on my Patreon. You can also watch the full reactions to the previous 5 episodes of Apocalypse. They're all in full on my Patreon as well. You can also watch the full reactions to Season 1 Murder House, Asylum, Coven, Freak Show, Hotel, Roanoke, and Cult. Every reaction to those episodes are also available on my Patreon to watch in full. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is episode 6. There'll be some writing up here to let you guys know what is available on my Patreon over my YouTube. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys again for watching. This was a fantastic episode, full of old familiar faces. It was like a breath of fresh air seeing them again. Seeing some endings that their characters now have is great. It was great to see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you for episode 7 of Apocalypse. Take it easy.